I'm very thankful I didn't become famous at 12, even though that's what I was really trying to do. I don't think it would have been good for me. Maybe the universe has just waited till I was ready.
And that happens in your 30s.
Any day now, I'm ready.
Coming. I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready. Welcome back to Thanks to Your Concern. You're here with Ella.
And I'm Berenice.
Hey, how's it going?
Getting good. It's been beautiful in New York. I've been ready for this weather. It's feeling like summer's back. It's kind of crazy because in the last few years in New York, it literally goes from like being winter to summer immediately. Like there's really no in between. We have peak summer where there's humidity and no one likes that. But the rest of the time is like really beautiful. You just want to be outside. The Dominicans are out because I live in a Dominican neighborhood and they are bumping music. They're just celebrating life. And it really gives you some perspective sometimes. All right. Like, what is there to be sad about when we got salsa on the streets?
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah. How are you?
Bro, I'm leaving for Vietnam. I mean, when this episode drops, I'll be in Vietnam, but I'm leaving on Thursday and like I have not packed / planned anything. Very little has been planned. I'm gonna be honest, I think I've been so busy with work. Work and side hustle. I group it all into work. I have not had time to like think about this trip, but I'm usually like a planner. I know what outfits I'm gonna wear. I know where I'm gonna go eat, yada yada yada. I have some shit planned, but I literally was just thinking, I was like, I should probably start thinking about packing, as in like doing laundry and shit.
Well, I guess, but they have clothes in Vietnam, you know?
See, that's the thing. I think I'm gonna go with like a couple of outfits and just buy everything there. They have like, I'm super excited, fun thrift shop. They have a bunch of clothing. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, should I just go there with an empty suitcase and a dream?
Yeah.
I think I am. Yeah.
Definitely. I think I'm really discouraged to shop here because there's just like, it's the same things. You know what I mean? And anywhere. And then when I go somewhere else, I'm like, I'm more willing to buy things there because I feel like that's just different. And I'd rather have different.
There's like some cool up and coming like Asian designers that I'm actually excited about. So like there's a couple places I've like pinned as like, I'm gonna hit up this place, go check this place out. But I'm taking 2 weeks off work, which I haven't done in 2 years. Just fucking nuts. So I'm very excited about that.
You need those breaks to recharge the vibe.
I'm feeling the recharge needed. Like I feel like I've been like I'm very calm, cool, collected, but I've been feeling like on the preface of a crash out per se, and not like a real crash out, but like, you know, like when you just want to start cussing people out because they're fucking annoying you and you're like, maybe this is internal.
I need a vacation. It's gonna. Yeah, I understand. Well, I love that. I'm excited for this Vietnam trip. I can't wait to hear about it. I know like summer is just around the corner. Okay, you're gonna be back and it's basically gonna be summertime. Are you ready?
Girl, I'm excited for this summer. Thus, I'm putting in the hard work now because I'm just gonna have hee ha-has this summer. This summer is gonna be fun as fuck. I'm feeling like a fun summer's brewing. I think it's needed for the society. Are we ready for the like spring glow up to the summertime?
Oh, 100%.
What are you doing now to prepare for
summer?
Well,
spring is the best time to like new beginnings. I think we've talked about this before, how winter just feels like the slums, and then the sun comes back out and you're just more willing to start new things, try new things, because it feels like energy. It feels like life is full of possibilities. So I'm trying to take advantage of that energy, that revamp that it's giving me to get back into movement. I think that's like kind of the biggest thing. I started just like really trying to get things running with the connections, freelancing, finding like my footing after like quitting my job almost a year ago.
Woo! Big anniversary.
Yeah, so I think I really put just like movement and making new friendships aside for a good year. And I think I'm ready to do that just like a little bit more intentionally. I don't need like 1,000 friends, but I would like to make some new homies that I feel like just align with me and my lifestyle a little more now. I have lots of great friends and I will feed those relationships. But yeah, I would like some more community within the new era of my life. So yeah, making a little time for that, going back into whether that looks like the gym or some sort of like moving activity. I feel like I have really let that go. And I don't know if my body, I swear to God, my body's just changing. We're hitting 30 this year and my body just doesn't like some of the things I used to do before. And I just feel like I need to find a new way to work out where it's not like as straining. Like I used to like lifting, but now I feel like lifting just is not compatible with my current body situation. It's just feeling like I need something before I attempt to go back to lifting and like not high weight, just like something more mellow. I don't know if I'm like a Pilates girly, so I'm just trying to find the new vibe that involves moving my body and just feel like my body feels a little better.
I love that. I think the thing that with like building community, at least in like more community events happen in the spring, summertime, just because people want to go out and do things when it's springtime. So I'm really gonna like take advantage of all these like spring, summer events that are happening in my community to just like go out and meet people. We're in like a connection era, as in there's so many events and there's like such cool creators putting together events and like business owners putting together events. So I'm really excited to like grow in that way by going out of my comfort zone. And then when it comes to moving my body, I have been diligent about walks because I just feel like that's the thing I was talking to a friend about this, but the beautiful thing about walks is that you step out of the door and you're immediately doing the movement. Okay, because like at least for me, my Pilates studio, it's like 30 minutes away in traffic. I have to get there early to get a spot. So there's like a little bit of friction there, but I feel like walking is the least friction activity because you just step outside your front door and you're doing it.
I find the love in walking, but I do that so much
Oh, I
that
know,
like
yeah.
your girl needs like a different activity. And I will say I like my workouts alone. These running clubs and stuff, I'm like, running is not a group activity. Like that's an individual sport. At least for me. I think the time where I work out, I release, but not just like body release, but like mental release. So like the first like 10 minutes of a workout, it's like really decompressing maybe any like feelings I have. And then I'm able to like really get into my workout. So I don't necessarily love like a group workout. A group hang working out is like just not for me. I'm out there fighting my demons, okay? And that's a solo activity. That being said, yes, I do. We're gonna find the groove, but I do think a good walk, a good run is a good place to start always. Mostly if you don't move like that every day.
Definitely. And I love group fitness, but my favorite group fitness instructor, she could have a career as a DJ. I'm being dead serious. I bring my phone into class and I'm writing down these remixes
Right?
because I'm being dead serious.
Shazam stays on.
I'll give her a little shout out. Her name is Val, very cool girl, but she just keeps the music pumping. So I go to like 3 of her classes a week for the music because it feels like
I'm at the club.
I feel like I'm at the club. No, for real. I have so much fun doing that. Like, people are like, "Oh, you like Pilates?" I was like, "No, I like the
I
music
like
at
Val.
Pilates." Yeah, I like Val, to be honest. That girl, she keeps me right and tight, babe. 50 days till summertime. And no one wants to do anything in the summer. So that's why I'm saying if you want to grow, this is the best time to do it.
I mean, it's just a good little prep work. I feel like in years past, not last year, because I was like struggling to survive, but years prior, because New York just has a lot to do, it's really easy to just get taken away by the fun. Okay, I love
Mm-hmm.
fun. So for me, I think I'm really trying to implement some goals in a time frame. Like I'm really trying to plot out my summer. I have realized I'm way more type A than I originally thought I was. I love good plans. I love good structures. I love
Mm-hmm.
knowing what like my weeks are gonna look like. Just because then I just like know when I can go out and when I probably just shouldn't. Because again, I love a good time. I just cannot. I'm at that age, I'm at that body point where I can't drink and then the next day do things. Like my body just
Yeah.
doesn't do that anymore, and I don't aspire to do that anymore. So I'm like, let's be realistic. If we're gonna go out late, if there might be any sort of drinking involved, we can maybe only do that once a week. Like you know what I mean? And then the rest of the week, we really just have to like find other things and goals. And if I give myself those sort of like goals and direction, then I'm more willing to say no to things rather than like if I don't have any structure, I'm like, oh, free event. Oh, you have tickets to this. Oh, you want to do that. Like I lose sight of it.
I get that. I feel like I have a packed summer, so I just know that I'm probably not gonna get shit done. I'm moving in August. So first of all, fun things is I'm going to Vietnam for 2 weeks, and then I'm out of my house traveling to America for 3 weeks after that. I come back and I have 2 months before I'm moving to Austin, which is fucking
Woo!
nuts. Oh, you guys never accumulate so much shit and never move. No, I'm joking. But going through my stuff, it's like this is actually kind of like a funny aside. I have had so many hobbies in the past 6 years that I fucking forgot. And then I'm going through my stuff in garage and I'm like, oh right, remember when I got into candle making for 2.5 weeks? But I honestly feel like that's fun. Why not? You know, who's it hurting?
I mean, period. Now, we've talked about this garage sale you're going to have. So it's going to help you get rid of so many things.
So many things. And I mean, I've been on my selling clothes side hustle grind. That's been really fun. But I think that's like the spring of like shedding stuff. This is a great opportunity to go through your closet, decide what you want to like sell or give a new home. Spring's is new beginning. So like maybe you want to shed a couple dozen items.
Yes.
I think there's something really nice about donating to, I would say, like good causes. I'm putting this in quotation marks, which is one of my favorite thrift stores. It's a nonprofit that benefits LGBTQ, specifically HIV/AIDS, education, and research. And there's something really that feels good about taking clothes that don't feel like me and giving it to a cause that is going to sell them and like make good in the world. There's something very warm and fuzzy about that because it benefits everybody.
And that place is got fine. So you know there's like a
Oh
bunch of
yeah.
people really giving good stuff because I
Yeah.
bought some of my favorite pieces from there and they sell them really reasonably priced. They're not like out here price gouging items.
Lifeline Thrift in Capitol Hill.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And what's actually great
Yeah.
is the Buffalo Exchange across the street. If you're broke, like I am, and need the funds, you go to there, sell what you can, and then they donate everything over to Lifeline. So
And then they tell you like, we hate your clothes.
you have bad taste.
We'll give you $10 for everything.
What's funny is that like I don't donate, I don't sell to Plato's Closet because the one time I did, they just read me to filth, and I was like, okay, well that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
This shit's fucking trash.
And you're just like, right, I'm gonna go fuck off now.
At least at Buffalo, they're like, do you want to do a good thing and donate to Lifeline across the street? And you're like, okay. But anyway, spring is coming. If you look at your winter clothes and you didn't wear it all winter, get rid of it. And same thing with like things in your life. Like if you have habits that you didn't do all winter, but you have been really wanting to do, I believe that you don't have to wait till the new year. You can start your New Year's resolutions in May. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you can start your year whenever you want.
Exactly. So, you know, some people, I feel like witches, like we just decided on January 1st as like a society, but
Right.
I mean, why not make your new year May 1st if that resonates with you more?
That is true. It could also be your birthday. You can. It's an individual experience. Okay, apart with new beginnings, we can also end things. You know, we can drop things. An ending is a new beginning. Okay, so if you are trying to shed something, I feel like now is the best time.
If you've been thinking about something since like before the new year about like making a decision or ending something, babes, look at the time. It's been 4 months.
It's summertime.
You've been thinking about quitting your job for 4 months. You better start looking for a new job.
Yeah, I think summer is full of new possibilities. Make your moves.
Do you remember when we had that sorority talk by the Olympian and don't quit on your best day?
Oh yeah, on your worst day.
Don't quit on your worst day. I took that and was like, okay, I'm going to wait for my best day when it came to the sorority. And I was really ready to quit. You know what? I'm going to wait for my best day and then I'll decide if I want to quit. I had an entire semester. The only best days were days me and Berenice created. Like we created the fun, but like they did not create shit for me for an entire semester. And I realized I waited all semester for a best day and the only best days were like things me and Berenice created for ourselves. Well, shit. Like I feel like I have to quit now that the fact that I haven't had a best day in a semester. And so I felt like if in May you've been thinking since before the new year about like waiting for your best day to quit or waiting for something to change and it hasn't for 5 months, babes, it might be time.
Yeah. I think when you start to realize that you're just like fighting for it way more than it's like working out, I think it's okay to shed some layers and give yourself a new opportunity to something new. Like if you feel very excited about a possible opportunity that, is going to flourish your life, and you feel like there's something that may be holding you back that you've been wrestling with for months, maybe years. Yeah, I think it's okay to say, I'm going to step away from this.
I gave it the old college try, and I think I'm ready to like invest in something new. We sometimes spend a lot of times making things work. I get it. We do try to make things work, but there just has to become a turning point where it's like, I think I've put enough into this, and I need to put the same energy into something else.
Yeah. And if those other things start to fade away when you start shifting that energy, that's okay.
That's okay.
It's beautiful how the universe sometimes just takes care of things for you. Sometimes you just gotta give it that opportunity. And sometimes you find on the other side when you're just like, I've started putting more energy into this other thing and it is really exciting and I really like this thing. It'll just lead you somewhere else organically. Like no drama, just a good ride.
Might lead you to the intersection of what you actually wanted, or it'll help you further down the line. I'm very thankful I didn't become famous at 12, even though that's what I was really trying to do. I don't think it would have been good for me. Maybe the universe has just waited till I was ready.
And that happens in your 30s.
Any day now, I'm ready.
Coming. I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready. But I do think that that's like kind of like what you were saying, is that like put energy into something new and then maybe it'll circle back to what you actually wanted. Will just come with a little bit less tension.
Sometimes what we want is not actually what we want, or something's what we want, it's just not here yet. Okay. I think there's things that you can have passion for and are worth like continuing through the struggle. And then there's things that I don't know, gotten used to that are like part of life where it really are, and they're more like a choice that anything that we stay in is a choice that we're making. And sometimes I think it's okay to like give something else some new energy and see how the world responds to it. Because you could be in a situation where your general spirit is negative and your surroundings may become negative, your outlook on life, maybe your body doesn't feel so good. And then you step away from that situation and you see that like a lot of things start to move. And I always feel like in a way that's like a sign that things are like maybe just better for you and your body starts to feel it. I've been around friends that were in like bad living situations or sometimes bad surrounded by people that just didn't maybe just like kept them down instead of up. A few months later, they're like, oh my God, like I've just started working out and like doing all these things for myself and I like feel so much better. I mean, that makes sense because you're just like not in that situation anymore. And I think your body's responding to it. And then they're like, oh my God, a lot of things cause stress. I think sometimes stress can be silent. And then when you give that chance to step away from certain situations that may be causing that stress or anxiety, you give your body a possibility to relax. And sometimes when you relax, you're just like able to take care of yourself in a different way.
It made me think of this quote: you're better off quitting your worst habit than adding 10 good habits, of your best habit. Because I think negativity breeds negativity. When you're thinking about like, oh, where should I invest time in? It's like, maybe you should invest time in little voice that's been whispering for you to like stop doing something or to, just build something up. Like I know mine. Oh gosh, mine right now is like, I have to get to bed. Like I have to sleep. Like I haven't been sleeping and it's been causing like a lot of like negative effects. And I know that's what I have to work on right now. Of course, I could be as disciplined as I want to be and like, oh, I need to work on this every single day. Da 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 da. Babes, if you're not sleeping, that's not gonna work. I think we all have our like kind of bad habits that just we know don't make us feel good, and we know it's something that we have to change. But it might be difficult. Shit is not easy.
No, but what a time to try.
What a time to try. I really would like to say, like, I really feel like people should give themselves the opportunity. And, like, when I hear people do negative self-talk, I'm like, don't talk about yourself like that. That is not helping you achieve what you want to achieve. And also, it's not true. You are someone who is able to achieve your dreams. You are someone who is smart and capable, and no one has been you trying to do what you want to do. So you're going to obviously bring a new perspective that is like completely unique. When you're talking down like, oh, I could never do that, or like, I'm not X enough to do Y. It's not true. You're not looking at it the right way.
Maybe we become a little delulu this summer on something we feel really good about,
Always.
like full send, YOLO.
I always say give yourself like a year, like do it for a year. So if you're deciding today, I am going to try to achieve my goal for 1 year, do it for a year. And if something happens, just pick yourself back up and start the next day. Something that happens with me, like with movement, where it's like, oh my God, I haven't worked out for 5 days. Don't make it a sixth day, just go then.
Yeah. Right now, I'm starting with like small things. Like, I have some small weights at my house, and I'm like, okay, we're going to start every day with just like stretching, doing maybe like a leg workout with a light weight. And then if we do that for a week, I'm going to get a new gym membership. If I can prove that I did it for a week, then maybe the gym membership makes sense, because then I'm going to like get to the gym and do that there. And it's just like a little bit easier to like build a habit, because sometimes I feel like in the past I've just like gotten gym memberships and then I'm just paying for the gym and I'm still not going.
Connects to last week's episode about like ifs and buts, where it's like, babes, we have YouTube. So now we have, I'm just being serious. There was like a time in society where YouTube wasn't available and you couldn't just do a workout at home with someone who's guiding you through it. You can learn how to make music. You can learn how to start a podcast. You can learn anything on YouTube.
100%. Sometimes you just gotta ride with delusion, okay? If you wanna try to DJ, you know what? I'm a huge amount of right now, DJs. You should probably just hit one up and say like, hey, do you mind teaching me? And the thing is like, it's not that hard. I think it's hard to become a master at it, but
for sure,
the actual skill, like the few, it's just not that hard to like get it going. And then once you get it going, maybe you know if it's for you or not. If you don't have it, maybe ask your friend if you can use theirs.
Hell yeah. Literally ask people to use theirs. Go on Facebook Marketplace, because 1,000 people have tried to be a DJ and either have upgraded equipment or have had this fucking mixer that they just have at their house that they'll sell you for $100 because they need the money. Anything is possible.
It really is.
You just have to be resourceful. And I really like give a lot of credit to my parents. Like they were hustling to like make things happen for their kids. My parents both worked like really hard to make shit happen, and I think it taught me like there's ways around it, you know? Like we have lost like the trade economy that I feel like really helped my parents. They would do something for somebody and then they would get like gymnastics lessons or like a flute in exchange for like doing something. And my parents did that constantly with me growing up. And that's opportunities are still out there. You just have to kind of like look for it.
Yeah, truly. Start scouting new things, new places. I love to use TikTok as my search engine sometimes. More times than not, you find yourself in like 10 other people. 10 other people are trying the same things you want to try. They're putting the places they're trying it at. There's a lot of things out there, and I love to hit up randos. You have no idea how many people I've messaged in my lifetime. I don't care. If they don't reply to me, I don't know them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. That's fucking dope. I love that. You know, shoot your shot, because you never know. Like, you'd be surprised. I was surprised what celebrities responded to my DMs. I was like, oh my God, they must be bored. Like, and that's just to say that if you never try, and this is a great time to just try something, because you never know. And I desperately believe that with hard work and consistency, your life can be completely different in a year. And it might not be a gold pot of riches, but it might be a completely new skill set, a new life path, or just like new friends that you like kind of created along the way.
So said that this is that springtime, that summertime pep talk. You can do it.
Send it spring. You can do it.
I'd be sending it any season, but spring seems fitting.
We literally every season we have an encouraging episode about how
this is the season.
This is the season. This is the year.
Yeah.
It is for us though. So keep a lookout, you guys. We love having you here every week, but make sure that you like, subscribe, and send it to a friend. Tell them that you're here early onto something incredible, ginormous, and fun. We love to have you here, and make sure that you're subscribed to us on our social media pages. Thanks, number 4, your concern. And I'm at LL Tudor.
And I'm at Berenice and Ella.
See ya! Happy spring! Bye!